In this video, we want to show you how we turned this fixer-upper mobile home into over $10,000 in profit in under 7 days, so stay tuned.
And for the best mobile home investing advice, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button to be notified of videos we post every week.
So we purchased this mobile home for $2,350, and then we turned around and sold it really fast for $13,850. And outside of getting rid of a bunch of junk and trash inside, we really didn't do a whole lot of work. It was pretty simple and smooth process, right, Jay?
That's right. So in this video, we want to show you the exact 6 steps we use to turn this fixer-upper home into $10,000 profit without doing any repairs or without spending more than $3,150 on this entire deal.
So our first step was to close with a motivated seller. And so in this situation, the homeowner, the previous homeowner, her mother had actually passed away. She was living in the property. She passed away over a year ago, and they have just been paying lot rent month after month on this vacant home, and they were just so sick of it. They just wanted out. They literally said, we'll just give it away. We don't want anything to do with it because it was costing them money and no one was even living here.
Yeah, not only did she, really want to get rid of the home because, she's paying lot rent, it needs a bunch of repairs she doesn't want to replace. She was actually at a point in her time where, she wanted to free herself from this home and go on a vacation with her and her family. So not only were we able to get her out of this lot rent situation, we were able to provide her enough money so that her and her family can go take that trip they've been wanting to do for a while. And could we have gotten the home for free? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we could have, but that's not our goal.
Yeah.
We wanted to put some money in her pocket so that they can, feel like they won in the situation as
When you
well.
guys create those winners, when they feel like they won, man, they're gonna go and tell everybody about your services and what you do, because chances are they have friends and family that live in a mobile home park, in that same park or parks around them. So make sure your clients are the winner and they'll take care of you in the future for sure. So step number 2 is junk removal. Now with this home, there was a ton of junk in there. The home was vacant for a long time. So, we had to go in there and clear everything out. What we did was we found a handyman on Facebook, and we used our Handyman Finder Pro system to get everything done and get our handyman ready to go in minutes. Yeah. This is big for us. How long did this take before we had that system in place?
This process used to take us a lot longer. We would just post an ad on Craigslist and have so many people calling us and meeting people to bid the job and all this stuff. It was a big headache. Our system, and it's included in our course if you guys are a part of our course. It definitely made it so that we were able to find the right person in minutes, get them qualified.
And save some money.
Yeah, and save some money, because normally on Google this would have cost easily $1,500 for the whole house.
Even close to $2,000 for the amount of stuff that was in there.
It was a lot of stuff in there. So
and we got it all done for $800.
Yeah, $800. They started literally the next day, the next morning, and everything was out in 2 days. So not too bad. It wasn't too bad, and it was only $800. So half the price of what we would have normally paid.
Step number 3 is we evaluate the park. So you want to know, is your home in a good park or in a bad park? With this particular park, it wasn't on our good list. We've taken time to get all of the park info in our area and make a list of good parks and bad parks. This was on our bad park list. We saw a lot of vacancies. A lot of the homes were older in this community. It's just a park that's not being taken care of. The roads are in really bad shape. So we had to decide what type of park is this in. We decided it's in a 2.5 star park. So when we made that determination, what did we do after that?
Yeah, we also, took some time to look online and see what other homes are selling for in the park, and also what are homes selling for if they have to be moved of this size. So we just did a lot of research on, what could we sell it if we keep it in place? What could we sell it if we end up moving it? And at the end of the day, we just determined it might be a better decision for us to go ahead and move the home out of the community because they were selling for more in the condition that it was in. So we want to know, has all of these steps made sense so far? And have you done any similar deals? Comment below, ask us some questions. We love to help. We love to share our experience.
Step number 4 we took was providing a letter of intent, LOI, to the park. So after our analysis, we decided that, hey, it's going to make a lot more sense for us to sell this home to a buyer that wants to move it, because this park, we just don't feel safe, you know, keeping the home in the community as an investment. We'd rather sell it to someone that's going to move it out. We're going to be able to do this in less than 7 days, because there's a lot of people out here that need homes for their land, right?
Yeah, so we ended up taking a letter of intent to the park, and they let us know, hey, we have no intention of purchasing the home, so you guys can definitely go ahead and sell it and move it if you need to. So that is a great news for us, because we can sell it in place, but if there's a buyer that wants to move it, it opens up our pool of buyers by so many people.
It's going to be way faster.
Yeah,
as well.
It's a lot faster of a transaction, because there's just, that market is underserved. So we were really excited when they said that we could move it and it wasn't a big deal. So the 5th step that we took in the process was to actually market the home. So it took about 3 days for all of the movers to move all of the junk out of here. So when we got the home, when they were done, we walked through the home and we took some pictures, and there was still a lot of repairs that needed to be made. So we were in a kind of a situation if we should make the repairs.
Yeah, there was a horrible smell. The smell is still in there. The roof and ceiling was shot, and the carpet, even though the subflooring was good to go, the carpet was in horrible shape all around the home.
Yeah, there's some bad roof leak and ceiling damage. So we had a decision to make. We decided, hey, we could either try to fix all of these things and sell it in place, or we can, you know, of course, market to our must-be-moved buyers. So we ended up sending it out that next day to our buyers list, just as is, no repairs. We just were very honest in our
exclusive list. They weren't feeling it.
They weren't feeling it. Yeah, we were very honest. We showed them all the damages, and we just didn't get much of a response. So what we did the next day, so that was Friday night, and then Saturday morning we ended up posting it online, and we got quite a few responses.
Yeah, we ended up finding 3 buyers in about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
They were really excited because even though the home needs some work, they knew they were getting a really good deal. We discounted the home heavily, just so they have some funds to make sure that those repairs can be fixed up. And everybody won. It was really quick. We didn't have to do any repairs, and we just love those deals.
Yep.
And number 6 is our favorite part. We're collecting the earnest deposit, and then we're closing. So what we did with our client, it was a weekend, so he couldn't get all the funds needed at once. So what we were able to do is take a $1,500 deposit from him. We usually meet at Wells Fargo. We ended up meeting at a Fry's
the grocery
supermarket.
store.
Hey, we got the deal done. Then what did we do after that?
Yeah, so then we just set up a closing for the next business day, which is Monday, to actually collect the rest of the cash and transfer the title. So
super easy, guys.
Yeah, really, really simple. The closing is the easiest, best part, because that's when we get paid. So yeah, that process was all done in under 7 days, and no repairs. We didn't have to pick up a hammer. We didn't have to spend a ton of money on repairs.
And we didn't have to work in a park that we don't really want to work in.
Yeah, exactly. So win-win for everybody involved.
So now you know how to make over a $10,000 profit on a mobile home without doing any repair work and still selling the home in under 7 days. But you can't do this if you don't know how to find your next mobile home.
Yeah, so if you're interested in flipping your first home and not spending more than $5,000 to purchase it, we invite you to download our Trailer Cash for Beginners checklist. It's absolutely free. It takes you through the step-by-step process of how we do deals like this, and it'll show you how you can find the deals and how you can sell them. So go ahead and download that. The link is right below this video. And if you want to join a community of trailer flippers just like you, we've started a Facebook group where we share all types of tips and tricks, wins and losses, all types of steps to help you navigate this sometimes tricky space. So go ahead, the link is below. Go ahead and join our group, introduce yourself, and say hello.
And As always, if this video was helpful, be sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell button to be notified of videos we post every single week.
Thanks so much for watching, you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.